Good morning, good early morning. It is early. It's about 6:15 a.m. Everything's quiet. Got one that just left for snowboarding, one that's still asleep, one that's at work, and a dog that's asleep. So hopefully Coco won't hear me talking and we'll be good to go. It's December 20th. December 20th. That's why I'm sitting behind my Christmas tree. So, one more of these for the year and then we start fresh. Like I mentioned, I'm going to be doing these every Thursday and then I'm going to be loading them onto YouTube. If you follow me or you receive an email on Documented Faith, each week for the past 4 years, I've been sending out a weekly verse with some sort of art, and I'm not sure where that's going. It's not going away. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna be super honest with you. It's a financial decision I have to make. It costs me over $200 a month to send out the emails, and based on how many people are subscribed versus how many people open them, it doesn't make sense financially. So I have to maybe look at adding a download to this week's video. So when you go on YouTube, you can download the same thing that you get, but I don't have to pay to send it out. Now, in my mind, that seems like a great idea. But then in my mind I think, well, will they go to YouTube? Will they open it? And those are the things I can't worry about, right? I just have to keep doing my job, offering up, and whoever gets it will get it. I'm not for sure on this yet, but that's my thought. Okay, so it's Christmas week. And so I'm gonna go over quickly just a few things that we're doing as a family, and then I'm gonna share with you my books, and we'll call it a video. So this week we are. I don't think I'm baking this year. I baked last week to do some things, but I got a little something going on here, and here. I'm not giving it a name. I am diffusing Raven and RC. I have Breathe Again all over me, but I don't know if I'm gonna bake. So maybe it'll have to be a Happy New Year's treats for my neighbors. I'm not sure yet. We golf as a family on Christmas Eve, so I am working on some treats for my family. Unfortunately, and my kids are big on tradition, so if anything disrupts our tradition, things get a little whoa. This year, Jack has to work on Christmas Eve, so he can't golf with us. I won't say I didn't shed one tiny tear because, like I said, we're big on tradition. But I'm still holding out that they're going to let him off early. So we'll see about that. Fingers crossed. I don't golf. I drive the cart. We go to church. We're going to go to church because we golf on Christmas Eve, and it takes so long to golf 18 holes. Like, we go to church Christmas Adam, which is the day before Christmas Eve. We're gonna do that. We come back here on Christmas Eve, we eat Mexican food, we play games, and then Christmas Day we go to my sister's. The boys go to their dad's, and all is well. This year it might rain on Christmas. That's in the 7-day forecast. Now I will tell you, today it's supposed to be 84. So pretty soon I'll be losing the sweatshirt and I'll be poolside. Just kidding, I won't be. Okay, so The week after that starts my first group of Revelation Wellness online book study. And there are, I believe, 2 more spots available if you want to jump into that to join us in the first 9 weeks, based on the Wellness Revelation book that I've been talking to you about all year long, pretty much all year long. I also mentioned I am reading this now, Free of Me, which I got about 6 months, or started reading about 6 months ago, and put it away because I was still working on that. So good. Here it is. Free of Me. Sharon, I don't know if it's Hodde or Hodde Miller. So good. Okay, and then some old favorites. Called to Create by Jordan Rayner. I think I called it Created to Create the other day. It's Called to Create. And then an oldie but goodie, The Artisan Soul. I take off the covers because they get all jumbled up. Another thing that I mentioned, I am journaling in a moleskin planner. I started back in June without telling anyone, just because I wanted to get a habit started. So I'm going to go through this real quick with you here. It started in June when I went to Waco. And in the first pages, I have my prayer journal, which, praise update, Rowan went home yesterday. Praise the Lord. If you've been following Amanda Hour on Instagram, then you know who Rowan is. Rowan got a new heart last week. So I've been talking about her for a few months. So anyway, the first part is just prayer journal, not something I show. It's just kind of personal, private. If you see it, then you can look at it. And then I have been documenting my faith, documenting my life, my walk, my creativity, everything in this moleskin journal. I did this about 4 or 5 years ago, and I started back, and I just love it. I will put a link to the moleskin that I use, but all I do is I put a little something each and every day. Oops. Tip-ins, washi tape on the sides, little photos. Here's my Ross Geller pivot. Tip-ins, like I said, at the beginning of each month, and photos. Now, I was using the little Instax printer. I've had really bad luck with the Instax printer and the film, so I changed to a Sprocket. Shauna not hooked me up, like turned me on to what a Sprocket is, and so I'll be showing that soon. So anyway, I haven't put any Sprocket photos in here yet, but just quickly looking at my blah blah blahs. Here is a documented faith. No, actually this was a mixed media monthly verse card. I printed it on sticker paper, added it on. So that's what I've been doing. So moleskin, it's my favorite. They start really thin, and the bigger they get, the wider it gets. So that's it. That's all I got for today. So I hope whatever you're doing, I haven't been able to find any more names. Just a John. Oh well, okay. So have a great Christmas week. Your documented faith email will be in your mailbox soon, and I will let you know what I decide on and how I'm going to distribute those. They're not going away, so don't panic. And Merry Christmas. Have a great Christmas holiday.